What is up, guys? It is DMG here, and yes, I know I'm wearing the Arsenal kit, and yes, I know they lost 4-3, but believe me, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. I know everything's gonna be right. It was just the first game. They lose their opening games a lot lately. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine.
How could this happen to me?
So for today's video, we're going to be doing another squad builder for you guys, and this one is going to be based around Czech and Doi. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure you pronounce the first name, but it's going to be based around Team of the Season and Doi. He has insane stats, honestly. 65 pace, which for defensive mid is not horrible, honestly. There are some defensive mids that have that pace, but then he has 84 physical, or 84 defending, and 95 physical. He's also 6'4", and has high work rates, which I think would be perfect for defensive mid, so we're going to put him in here. And then for the rest of the squad, we have around 100k to spend. So as you can see, we have 315k, so we have until 215k to spend. So there's going to be nothing else, just a regular 100k squad builder. I'm going to try to put some hybrids in, but I don't think there's going to be a lot, mainly because Doi has like a really bad, he plays for a bad country. Like his country is not really known, especially in League 1. So we'll see if there's like anything of for the team he plays besides him. There's pretty much nothing. There's pretty much nothing besides his card. So I'm thinking we are not gonna really use anything from this team. So we're just gonna see if there's any special cards that are gonna be kind of inexpensive. We'll see. Ben Yedder I would want to get, but it's 100k. I'm assuming he's going to be either right under 100k or exactly 100k. Isn't he 84 overall? Okay, so that's his third inform. So what's his first inform then? I wonder what his first inform is. Ben Arfa, that's going to be way too expensive, surely. Yeah, that's too expensive. Alright, so at striker, I think I'm just going to go with the regular Lacazette because his informs are too expensive. And his normal ones cost around 3.6k. I'm gonna try to find the lowest buy now, but I already have him in my club, and I bought him for like 7,000 or 8,000. So I'm gonna see what his lowest one is, and then put that as the price that we bought him for. So 3.5 was his lowest. So we're gonna put him in the team. Let's see here, Lacazette. Where is he? For some reason I think I have him as a center forward. So Lacazette, yeah, there he is. He's 3.1k, even though it says I bought him for 8.3k, we're going to say that he was bought for 3.5k. And also, Doi does not count as part of the 100k either, so right now it's just 3.5k that we've spent. So that's pretty good, especially for the striker that we just got. Let's see here. Going to League 1, let's see here. What else could we go with? We could go with Cavani. Honestly, I kind of want to, just because he's a little different from Lacazette. Lacazette's obviously the pacer striker, but Cavani's the guy who can win you headers, things like that. So it's always nice to kind of have like those different types of strikers up front. So I think I'm gonna go with Cavani. Yeah, he'll be inexpensive as well. So that'd be really nice. Cavani. Let's just see his lowest buy now, probably like 1.2. 1.4-ish? Yeah, 1.4. Easy. So 1.4 plus the 3.5. So we've only spent 5k and we already have our two strikers. That's nice. Let's go with the midfielder. And this is where I'm probably going to start buying like, that's probably when I'm going to start buying like informs and things like that. There's just some really good players. Krakowiak, probably not. I could go with just Di Maria, like regular Di Maria at center attacking mid. His non-upgraded card, because his non-upgrade card is at attacking mid, not right wing. So I could go with Di Maria. I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll see how much he's worth. Di Maria, let's go with positions. Center attacking mid. How much? Oh, very inexpensive. Very inexpensive. So we have around what? That's like what, 12k? Yeah, 12k. Plus 5k, so we're at like 17, 18k. Not bad at all. We're definitely gonna buy a Di Maria. Lowest one's probably 11.75. Yeah, okay, it's not bad. 1.75. So yeah, so we're still around 17k because we had until what, 215k, something like that, 215k. Let's go back to League One, and this time we'll just look for special cards, not for that price, just special cards. I see Lacazette's not that, isn't going to be great. Mandanda 6-1. You know, I think I'd go with Ruffier. I know he's super inexpensive as well. His like third or second inform is ridiculously inexpensive. Probably can't go Di Maria, or probably can't go Ibra. Is Eniema expensive? He's not. That's a team this season, but he's only 6 foot. He's only 6 foot. Don't like that. Let's go with Ruffier. Let's just go with Ruffier. Ruffier special. Let's just see what he's on. What's on the market? So 14. I want to see how much his 86 is. 17.5 with the 4 most important stats of a goalie in the 90s. Yeah, so 17.5. 17.5 for that. That's ridiculous. Go back to his lowest one. What was it? 17.5. Here it is. Boom. 17.5 for that goalie. That's insane. I think I saw his team this season was like 50k, less than 50k, which is insane. So we have our goalie. Let's go with defenders now. Actually, we could probably still go with a midfielder. Ben Yedder, it doesn't matter, it's just a pink one, so why would I do that? I could honestly go with Matuidi. That'd be, how much have I spent? 17k for the player, plus the 17 before that, 34. That'd waste too much. That would waste too much. Tolisso, I've actually used before, and he was really nice. Alright, so now we're just going to be searching for the lowest price Tolisso inform. Lowest price Tolisso inform. I'm assuming it's probably going to be like 19, 20k, probably. At least it should. There's no way it'd be more than that. Is it really 20k? Alright, 20k. Let's see here, that's at Cam. We'll buy one here. Even though it's 45 fitness, we can just put like an individual fitness card on them. It should be alright. So we have our 2 strikers. We have our center attacking mid. We have a center mid and we have a goalie. I'm going to fill out the team real quick. And then we'll go from there. Go League One. I know we have Cavani. That's good. Then we have Di Maria. Di Maria, search club. There's Di Maria. And at center mid, we have Tolisso. Nice. You know, on the other side, we could just go Matuidi. Although I don't feel that comfortable with him, since Matuidi's not much of an attacker. However, he is, I mean, yeah, see, he's not great at shooting, which is the only thing that worries me. But his high work rates really interest me. It's something I really want to go with. So we could just go Matuidi. Real quick, I'm going to put in Ruffier, actually. There's Ruffier. So he was, what? He was like 17.5. These guys were 17,000, so 34,000. Plus Tolisso, it's 54,000. So we spent a little over half the budget. And we have a little bit. We have 5 more spaces to go. So I'm thinking left back we just go Kurzawa. We could go David Luiz, Thiago Silva, and then I'm not sure with the other center mid or the right back. What can we do with that? How much is informed David Luiz? Let's see here. That's the wrong. I did not choose the league. Let's go to League One defender. Let's see what we got. David Luiz 46k. That's gonna be too expensive, isn't it? Yeah, that's too expensive. Definitely don't want Maxwell. He's too slow. I cannot deal with another slow outside back. I could go with Kurzawa. He'd be really nice, and I am a huge fan of him. Nkolu, 5'11" is the only thing that worries me. We could go with just Thiago Silva and David Luiz, since they're both tall, and I've used them both, and they were both really good together. Real quick, because I kind of think, oh no, he's 80 overall. Never mind. So that is his only inform. Let's go with Kurzawa then, because his first inform's probably not that expensive. Let's see, 18k. Yeah, 18k. So that's not bad. So 18k plus the 54. That's what, 72? 72k. 72k. Thiago Silva's around 10k. David Luiz is like 2,000 if that. So 74, 75, or 86k 86k. 86k is if we go with like the Thiago Silva, David Luiz, and inform Kurzawa front. Okay, real quick, let's just find our right back. Let's just find our right back. Because I'm assuming there's not going to be like a lot. Could just go with like Van der Wiel, or we could just go Aurier, I suppose. Could go Aurier, Van der Wiel. How tall is Aurier? 5'9". That's going to be good for dribbling. At least he should be good for dribbling. I think Aurier is going to be our only option, honestly. Don't want to go with Debussy. I think we're going to go with Aurier. Okay, so I don't really know of any defenders besides Thiago Silva and David Luiz. At least in the in Ligue 1 that I would use, because I mean Perrin's fine, but he's 5'11". Yanga is like 6 foot and he's not as good as like some of the other defenders. I could go with Sane just because he's 6'4" medium high. Could pair him with like Thiago Silva and David. You know what? David Luiz. Okay, let's look at David Luiz compared to Sane. Sane is a little bit slower, so David Luiz has a little bit more pace, is a little bit more defending, but Sane is way taller. Actually, I shouldn't even say way taller. See how much this guy is. It should be fairly inexpensive, honestly. I don't see why it'd be more than 1.5k. Let's go with this one. We have our center backs, we have our right back, we have our goalie. So it's left back and center mid. And center mid is still something I don't know. If I'm going to go with Matuidi, if I'm going to go with... It's either going to be him or... it's either going to be Matuidi or it's going to be... God, who is it? João Moutinho. There is Thiago Silva. Let's find Sane. There's Sane. Yeah, these guys are from... Are these same... Yeah, same Nation Link. That's nice. Alright, yeah. Don't really know who... Oh, okay. Right back we have Aurier. Where is he? There he is. Aurier. So, real quick, I'm going to check the price of the team. Okay, so right now we're at 65,000 coins. So we have 35k to spend. And it's going to be on a center mid and a left back. I still have no idea. I mean, it's probably going to be either, like, Matuidi and inform Kurzawa, or just Kurzawa and inform Moutinho. It's going to be one of those. I honestly have no idea which one I'm going to go with. Ligue 1. Let's go with midfielders. Just go with center mid. How about center mid? Verratti is going to be too expensive. Let's switch that up to midfielders. There we go. Di Maria. Okay, way too expensive. Way too expensive. Let's see here. How much is Ben Arfa? His regular card. Actually, yeah. You know what? We could just go with Ben Arfa. Obviously not his team of the season, but like one of his informs if it's cheap enough. Put him at center mid. Or center tagging mid, and then put Di Maria at center mid. I think I would work with that if Ben Arfa is inexpensive. How much is his first inform? So it was like 35. Okay, 30k. That's not bad. And then we can just go with Kurzawa. I think that's what we're gonna do. Just to make sure, I'm gonna see how much his other ones are worth. Yeah, obviously his like third inform is gonna be too much. What about his second? I'm assuming it will be too expensive. Because it's like 35k is the limit? Yeah. So we could just go with Di Maria at center mid since he is taller. And then that's more of like an attacking one as well. And he's pacey, so he's also kind of like on the wing as well, so that wouldn't be bad at all. And then we could just move regular inform Ben Arfa at center attacking mid. Please. Please, 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 please. No. No, no, no. Okay. Okay. Please, please, please. Yes. There we go. And then we'll just go with regular Kurzawa. And then we're going to be just fine. So I think that's good. Just to be sure, that should be okay. We'll move Di Maria here. In here, we'll move... let's see here. Where is he? Ben Arfa. Perfect. And left back, we'll just go with regular Kurzawa, who is... probably around 2,000 coins. I mean, we had 5,000 coins remaining. So, I mean, yeah, 1.9k. We're totally good. So this is the team. And it's honestly looking really nice. I'm really happy with how this team turned out, actually. So this is the final team. And honestly, I'm really happy with it. First of all, we get a third inform for 17.5. That's amazing. Then we have a 5-star skilling center attacking mid inform for 30k, and then a very good inform just in general for around 20k. Plus we get like Zet, who's an amazing striker. We have Cavani, who can head the ball extremely well. Then we also have Di Maria and Thiago Silva in the team. So like I said, this team does look really good. However, there are of course going to always be some things wrong with any team that you build. And in this team, I think that the one thing that I don't really like is Sane. I mean, I didn't want David Luiz in mainly because of his high medium work rates, and I wanted to try Sane, and he doesn't look bad. However, I haven't really tried him, which is the only like problem that I see with him. I haven't tried him, so I don't really know if he will do well or not. And with that 70 pace, I mean, for a center back, that's not bad, and he's 6'4", so hopefully that shouldn't be a huge deal. But that could be a liability. I'm not sure. Again, like that's the only problem I see in this team is because I haven't played with him before. I'm not sure how good he is. Also, I think my outside backs could be a little bit of a problem. I've used Kurzawa before and I did like him. However, his pace was a little bit lacking, even though I did like him. Hopefully, it won't really come into play that much because we have a high defensive work rate guy right here, and same with our defensive mid. So hopefully, it won't be that big of a problem. And then with Aurier, I've tried him before, and he just wasn't good for me. I don't know what it was, he just wasn't good. So hopefully he'll turn around this time. I mean, I don't really see a reason why he shouldn't be good. His 85 pace, which is great for an outside back. He has 77 dribbling, which isn't bad, but he's also 5'9", so he can actually maneuver because he has decent agility and balance. But then there's some amazing players in this team. First of all, Ndoye at center defensive mid, I really think he'll do really well. I will have to tell him to stay back while attacking because I don't really want him going forward. Not because I don't think he can get forward that well. I mean, he has 83 shooting, so I know he can shoot really well. But with that 65 pace, I don't think he'll get back quick enough, which is the only problem. But the midfield's great. Because first of all, you have some fantastic players in here, plus they're also pretty tall, and Ndoye's 6'4", so that's going to be really nice. Toliso's 5'11", is not bad. Di Maria's also 5'11", so that's not horrible. You have Ben Arfa, who's at center attacking mid's 5'10", which is also not horrible. You got Lacazette, who's 5'9", which isn't great for a striker, but you also have Cavani, who can also jump extremely well, who's also 6 foot. The height in this team honestly doesn't seem that horrible. Thiago Silva maybe 6 foot, maybe a little bit lacking, but we've used him before. His defending more than makes up for it. Plus we have Sane, who's 6'4". So now I'm going to be doing the instructions for this team. I'm going to be telling Aurier and Kurzawa to stay back while attacking, mainly because I want Di Maria and Tolisso the ones to be getting forward since they're more equipped for it. And I also want Ndoye to be staying back while attacking. And again, that's not because I don't trust him going forward. It's more of a fact because if I get caught on the counter, I don't think he'll have enough pace to get back. That's the only problem I see, because I know that he has some fantastic long shots. So that is the team, and honestly, again, I'm very excited to try this team. Honestly, we have a 5-star skiller, we have some skill in the team with Di Maria and Lacazette, so that's not going to be bad, and we have an absolute tank at defensive mid with this 6'4" beast. So honestly, I'm really expecting a lot from this team. I really am. Alright, so we are going into the game. Why? Actually, no, I'm not even surprised that I'm coming up against all of those types of players. I'm honestly not. Come on, we got this. Let's do some work. Ah, man, I just realized. Oh god, no. Thank you, Ruffier. Thank you. I just realized both of us have narrow formations, which isn't really. I mean, I'd rather have. Oh, that's a. No. Please, thank you, Ruffier. Go out. See you, Tolisso. Oh, nearly. Okay, nearly. You know, I probably should have told my center mids to kind of get back, to stay back while attacking, just because then I'd get hit on the counter really easily. Wide, to Ben, that's him. Let's go, buddy. I know you can do something. Oh, this lag. Oh, teleporting. Nice. Okay. Oh, I got tackled. Come on, Cavani, make a run, buddy. You gotta make a run there. Okay. That was a poor pass, but okay. Tolisso. Okay, Ben Arfa, don't know why you got in front of that. That was ridiculous. No, not a chance. Okay, Ruffier, I'm liking it. Swear to God, every time there's lag, Jesus Christ. God, Ruffier, that's spectacular stuff. Okay, while we're doing this, I'm going to tell my center mid to stay back while attacking, just so that I do not get hit on the counter that hard. I'm gonna get hit on the counter so bad. Thiago Silva's there. Let's go. Good way to kick it up as well. I mean, I know that sounds dumb, but there have been so many goalies who just kick it super low and it hits people. Lacazette, make the run! God, like, I gotta tell him to stay central or something. This is ridiculous. Ben Arfa, off the post. Not gonna say anything. He hit the post earlier. Not gonna say anything. You know what? Cavani has been making good runs, honestly. Okay, you're 6'4". Do some work! Do some work! Get the ball! Get the ball! Ah! I like how he won that, though. Ben Arfa! Oh my god, no. I don't care. The long shots are broken. Long shots are so broken. It's good that he made that, but he's been doing really well. He really has. This guy has been doing extremely well. I just happened to make one lucky long shot. That's all it is. I'm not trying to take anything away from my team, though. Like, they've been doing really well. At least part of the second half. At the very start of the second half, they've been doing extremely well. Ben Arfa. One more. Please? Oh, that was good. But Aurier. There you go, Aurier. Cavani winning headers all day. Let's go. Then to Lacazette, who's definitely on. He's on. Let's go. Near post? Okay. I was trying to cut in a little bit. He's gonna... Yeah, there it is. Nice, Aurier. God, he has been fantastic this second half. All game, actually, to be fair. Thiago Silva! Thank you, Ruffier! Thank you. God, you know what? I'm happy with how everyone played there. Damn it. Oh, no! Oh, but... I was trying to beat a Lacazette in the first place. Or... To Cavani, holds him off! Freaking Petr check! To Lacazette! Freaking Petr check! I thought that was Ben Arfa, that's why I shot with his left. God! Cavani! There it is! Fully cements his man of the match. 100%. He has been fantastic. So man of the match goes to Ruffier, who got himself an 8.8 rating, and he got 8 saves, which is honestly fairly deserved. He did extremely well, but I still think Cavani was man of the match. Just the runs that he was making himself available, making himself open for passes and for shots as well, and winning headers. Probably one, like, again, he puts himself like top 5 for best strikers who can head the ball. That was amazing. He didn't, like, he lost one header, I think, and that was because it was over his head. If he had a chance to win the header, he won it. Now for his goalie, Petr Cech, he made 6 saves and only got a 6.7, yet Ruffier got 8 saves and got an 8.8. I mean, I'm sure the 2 goals that he let in probably had something to do with it, but honestly, I thought Petr Cech had just as good as a game as Ruffier, honestly. It was just Ben Arfa's long shot, just, like, luckily went in. That's all it was. It just luckily went in. And then he pushed up because he was 1-0 down, which any rational person would do. And then because of that, he just conceded. So honestly, it should have been a draw. It should have been 1-1, probably. I honestly think it should have been a 1-1 draw. Now reviewing this team, and this was honestly one of the more enjoyable squad builders that I've done. Honestly, like, I don't know how many squad builders I've done, but just with like off camera, just for the teams that I've personally built, this is just one of the more fun teams. Definitely, probably like top 3 out of just any of the teams that I've built. It is just extremely fun, and it's good, which is most important, obviously. It's just extremely good. You have Ruffier in goal, who has 4 stats over 90, which are the most important stats as well for a goalie, in my opinion. And he's only 17,500 coins, which is insane. Aurier, who turned out to be fantastic in this team. Sane did very well. He was a big presence on set pieces as well, especially corners. I know he headed it down a few times, and it was just unlucky that I didn't get a shot off or I didn't score. Thiago Silva, he was just extremely good at defending. Same with Kurzawa, his positioning was very good. Then on to the midfield, and Ndoye, was very good because I didn't really notice him a lot in the attack. I think like one or two times I saw him like just like running forward for no reason. But besides that, he was just sitting back and he made a lot of interceptions. And honestly, I didn't even really get to experience his 95 physical, which is pretty crazy. Then on to Tolisso, who is just an overall just a very good, solid player. Honestly, like he's just in the right spot at the right time when you need him to be, which is just really nice. And honestly, like there's a lot of players who would seem good, but because their positioning is not good, you can't use them. Tolisso isn't as good as those other guys, but because of his positioning, he's able to make plays. Now for Ben Arfa, he was very enjoyable because for one thing, his shooting is really good. He has 84 shooting compared to his 81 passing, which is crazy. He has 89 dribbling plus 5-star skills, so you're going to be scoring a lot of goals with him. I mean, I hit that long shot with him, and it was just amazing. Like his long shots are just fantastic in general, but just at center forward or center attacking mid, he's really good because I know he's capable of making passes, but his shooting is so much better than other center attacking mids that I really want to keep him there. Then on to the strikers, and honestly, I really usually like Lacazette at striker, which I did, but Cavani completely outshined him so much. Like it was ridiculous how much better Cavani did compared to Lacazette. Cavani just won headers so much. Like I could just kick the ball off to him and he'd win the header. He'd push it down to Ben Arfa or Lacazette and he'd be fine for the attack. And then he also scored a goal later on to seal the win with his left foot, I might add. And he only has a 3-star weak foot. So again, probably one of the better squad builders that I've done and definitely one of the most fun as well. I would highly recommend it. It's absolutely a joy to use, an absolute joy to use. But that is going to be it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this 100k Ligue.END Dream Team Squad Builder. That is going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been DMG. Peace. Minute. Thank you. Griezmann, here it is. Let's go. So freaking overpowered. Oh my goodness.